Hey, what's up, guys? This might be one of my last videos, but I'm gonna let y'all know that everything's gonna be all right. There is another side, and John Wee, aka Satan, he's almost through. But just gonna go over how to read some signs from heaven and proof that Jesus Christ was actually Satan in disguise. First, we're gonna get the what will Jesus do, which is actually his real name is John, and we take the Holy Cross and we make we decipher a sign out of it. How does a fish breathe? With his gill. What is a cross reminiscent as far as the alphabet is concerned? The letter T. So you get T, gill, and the letter T, put them together and you get the guilty, aka Satan. I know I spelled Italians wrong, but use the A-E-I-O-U that I use in how to read signs from heaven. And the Italians, the green, white, and red, which happens to be the colors of the Sons of Fate, Allah, God, and the Orion. They go from solar system to solar system, dropping down from planet to planet, studying its inhabitants, their way of life. And this is how they gain knowledge. So, and Al, or aka it, him with it, or Al, was the first to conquer this. So now all these people flying around in space in pursuit of knowledge are referred to as it, aliens. It or aliens, as far as that, Al or Allah. Okay, I broke down a song called Welcome to the Jungle by Jay-Z. But this is how to decipher some of the signs. On one of the verses he says, I'm a tortured soul, I live in disguise, rest in peace to the leader of the Jackson 5. Well, what you do with tortured is, because Allah, during his rise to prominence, was forced into bonds. Now, if you're Muslim and you believe that Allah just is, always was, and always existed, that he's strictly divine and was never a man, I'm sorry, but you're completely wrong. That's just another one of Iblis's lies. That's what he does. I'm going to tell you the truth. Michael, God, and John, Allah, do not write scripture. They do not tell you how to live, because you as men and women know what is right and what is wrong. If you want somebody to define rules for you to see what you can get away with, that only makes you an asshole. So in that song, Welcome to the Jungle, he says, I'm a tortured soul. What you do is you get tortured and you get the color red, which is a Satan's color. If you noticed, growing up, the devil was always depicted in the color red and with horns. Oh, that's a metaphor that Satan uses for himself. He's depicting himself covered in everybody else's blood. So what you do is you take the red and you replace it with the first letter of his name, Satan. So you get, I'm a tortoise soul. Now, this is an It reference. Now, if you ever read the Stephen King novel It, this is an actual opposite end of the spectrum type deal. Yeah, I know I'm sounding kind of funny, but John's fucking with my speech. And in the novel It, the creator, the tortoise, pukes the existence. He's the Most High, or God. And the clown is it. Clown translate into crown, but I'll break that down later. But okay, we're gonna break down a lot of the signs that Allah put down for himself. Like you get a finished product, so automatically you say voila. Well, you break down the W, which is the 23rd letter of the alphabet, and you break it down again in numerology, you get BC. Allah, the king before Christianity. That's also where the sayings the Almighty come from, and the Almost, Allah, the Most High. Now, when you almost means never really obtained or accomplished, only because someone who conquered time just basically conquered everything. I mean, you could never be the best at anything because Al already got there, as far as our existence is concerned. Everything from parkour to playing fucking shooting dice to fucking playing pool to basketball, he's better at it than you. And then you get the inevitable truth, Allah, which if you break down backwards, you get Ha, and you do the same thing with the first 3 letters of the alphabet, you get Ha, or took the throne. And yes, Allah was once and still is a man, but the most powerful man to ever exist. Now let's break down some of his son's bullshit escapades. You get Kuko Khan, Kuku El Khan, which is Spanglish, translate into the crazy con artist. This was the Maya serpent god. But if you like the way Satan does things and you spell it backwards and you pronounce it in Spanish, you get I am, or an I am reference. Look at my Welcome to the Jungle. She asked me where she want to be when she's 25. She turned around and looked at me and she said, alive. Welcome to the jungle. All right, now we're going to get into the Allah, which is Spanish for wing. Yeah, I know Allah is portrayed in Arabic culture, but trust me, that's not his language, and he's not even Arabic. It's just something that his faggot ass fucking son did. Now, wing is a perfect metaphor for the Most High, an Allah or a wing. Allah is in Spanish, which is code for those who learn to prolong their lifespan, extend their lifespan. You're Spanish. Now, naps is what you get from lifespan. Is code for reincarnate or Allah, where he dies and comes back over and over again. I mean, that's not a problem anymore. He hasn't had to die anymore, but at one point in time, that was the case. And for all the God family tree references, do you think I'm fucking crazy? Learn how to read signs. There's a reason they call guns arms, and guys call their arms guns, because in the world of transcendence, they're one and the same. You only have to use that after you get tired. But yeah, if y'all got any questions, just hit me up.